This special SalemNews.com report is brought to you by a patriotic sponsorship from Evergreen Aviation.
For Marines at the Asad Air Station in Iraq, running base security is a never-ending job. Calling it serious would be a grave understatement, and anyone who attempts to cross these warriors treads on dangerous ground. It's a job normally performed by military police, but today the roles are filled mostly by Marines from other military occupational specialties, or MOSs, primarily related to aviation. So is this what did you join the Marine Corps to do this, or have you been kind of pulled back out of your MOS to do this?
I've been pulled out of my MOS to do this. I'm originally a 751, Crash Fire Rescue.
My primary MOS, I'm a meteorological equipment technician. It's long term for saying I fix weather equipment.
Well, it's my first deployment, and honestly, I don't know anything about my MOS. I learned more over here about PM and vehicles, and we work with the IRs and everything over here, so there's all kinds of MOSs over here.
Real different MOSs, from air crew to bulk fuels, and some people that move are drill instructors that just came off the drill field.
It's kind of exciting to get to do something new in the Marine Corps. I guess I knew that when I joined. No matter what your job is, it always changes.
One of the things that they always had was Semper Gumby, always flexible, so they have us do everything. It's pretty much what the Marine Corps is all about, doing whatever you can.
Part of that job includes working with the Iraqi people, both soldiers, the police, and civilians. The Marines gave different reviews of this unique culture of people, and the assessments were wide-ranging. In spite of the fact that the area is calmer, hard still seems to be the operating word in Iraq. The people live a hard life, and it is hard to know who to trust.
Very frustrating. We have our terps, but they can't be everywhere all the time. A lot of hand signals, sign language.
They've been pretty good to work with overall?
Yes.
A lot of them don't speak English, so they try to sneak stuff on, and if they don't understand you, they kind of give you the, I don't know look, but usually we can talk to them. We got terps and we work with them, but a lot of them, they try to sneak stuff on, so we just need to make sure they don't take what they're not supposed to on base.
Initially, I was kind of disgusted by them and stuff, but if you look around at this environment, I guess it's not hard to see why they live the way they do. It's tough out here. There's no vegetation. There's limited water. It's hard to stay clean, so you kind of have to give them their respects. They're hard people. They work hard just to survive.
Yeah, once you get to know them, it's pretty neat to get to talk to them a little bit, and when they're here waiting to get onto the base, you go ahead and you chat with them a little bit and find out if they're married, got children and stuff, and they'll ask us the same thing.
Good people, temperatures are a little warm, and Iraq is really not that bad. It's just about like Texas. That's the way I look at it.
Hope to have a good attitude.
Always have a good attitude.
We take it very seriously, and as I think we should. And we're pretty proud of the fact that we let everybody on and off the base. So if something gets on base, it's got to go through us. And the base, as far as we know, is safe. And we take a lot of pride in the fact that that's because of us and because of what we do.
At first, I had a bad impression of them, just forget all of them. But as I came over here and when I was working on the ECP and I got to know some of them, some good guys over here. Depends on who you talk to. There's some shiesty ones, there's some good ones. Depends.
The people, it's just like anybody else, in the States. They got bad people and they got good people. We just try to help out the good people as much as we can, and stay away from the bad people.
Like the rest of these guys said, most of them are good. Some of them are same. It seems like some of them play both sides. Others just play one side.
An old slogan in the Corps is that aviation Marines swing with the wing, but there is no swinging in a security role, even on an air base. Some of these Marines explain the difference between an easy day and one that is more challenging.
A good day is a boring, slow day. A bad day is just probably when you lose somebody or people go down. That's always a bad day, Easier days, nobody shows up. More challenging days, really busy around here, the heat, especially when you get tons of people and it's really hot.
Every day's a good day. Every day that I'm breathing.
While the nation's military today is an all-volunteer force, there are those who choose to re-enter the civilian world, only to be called back into the Marine Corps for deployment to Iraq.
Very unexpected. I was one day out before they couldn't call me, but they got me. And I feel kind of obligated that I had to do it. You know, I'd be kind of less of a man if I didn't fulfill a contract. You know, I did sign the papers, and, you know, to try to weasel your way out of it, I think it's kind of, you know, cowardness, you know.
Another perspective comes from the Marines' Iraqi interpreter. He is sold on the mission of the Marine Corps.
Well, when you are on the ground, facing the things very close, it's different than you hear about it from, so, you know, overseas. Because when you come here, you find out how much they need to be dealing with the Marines and the military.
I was here at Anbar, here at Asad in 04, 05. It was, you're lucky if you're doing a convoy and didn't find an IED. Usually multiple IEDs, and they're lucky now if they find them at all.
It's a lot more relaxed this time than it was in 2006 over here. No mortars, no attacks. A lot more laid back.
At the Al-Assad Marine Air Base in Iraq, I'm Tim King reporting for SalemNews.com.